Welcome to the meditation of the solar eclipse, June 10, 2021. Welcoming of the Christ light, the solar angels, the beloved Elohim, the beings of light, of wisdom's ray, the golden ray, flame of illumination, beloved Ra, Helios and Vesta, we welcome you. Citrine, a beautiful crystal that can be utilized to accelerate this meditation. Any crystals of gold, perfect. Set your intentions now. Be in your space. Breathe. Feel the breath. Feel the points in your physical body of stiffness, rigidity, pain, and breathe to them with love, grace, knowing that you can shift all in highest truth. Breathe deeply into your solar plexus. Expand the solar plexus. Bring in the mana, the life force, the oxygen. And as you breathe, truly set your intention of what you wish to receive from this meditation. Intend that you receive all that it is in your divine highest good, your divine order and divine plan now. Intend your willingness to receive higher quotients of activations of light, of remembrance, of truth, as this wondrous solar eclipse will illuminate much for you, revealing much below the surface. And intend now to call in the beautiful fifth dimensional cosmic diamond light of violet flame. And breathe with it. And spin it within you, around you. See it swirling like a tornado if you can. Anyhow is perfect. But imagine the tornado, that it's come to shift, to transmute with you now and release all that you are ready to release unto it. All that you choose to not take any further upon this journey of the past as you move forward and release more and more aspects of the old ego personality self. The lower bodies. Release the survival mode. Send love to the adrenals for the work and the overwork that they have been put under for a long, long time. Give them time to rest now. Bless them, thank them, forgive them. To the solar plexus, stand firm and tall in your divine feminine and masculine knowing as you bring the masculine in and under this sun, the divine masculine that propels you forward in truth, faith and love, where fear has no place anymore within your being, your thoughts, your perceived world. To the upper centers, send the flame forth, asking that they be accelerated, activated, And for those who have been clearing through them, intend the flame to transmute, transform, to shift into higher frequencies and release all that is ready to be transformed. Knowingly, unknowingly, across all levels of your being, all timelines of consciousness. And watch the debris flying from you. Let go the cords, let go the weights, let go anything you feel of dross and density. Shackles, chains, capits on your head, crosses of matter on your back. Release again. Layers and layers we are. And watch as this beautiful violet spins faster and faster, and all is dissolved instantly. And it is. And now see around you, everything's beginning to shift rapidly. It's as though time is altering, space is altering, and it is. And you are now standing within a room. View your room. Is it dark? Is it light? Clear the area. Again, you have the violet now. You have the sword, the flame. You have the laser light. You have intention. Clear the debris, clear the muck, clear the waste, if need be. And enlighten this room where you stand. For you are now standing in your solar plexus. And here you will see a flame of gold appear. How large is the flame? Is it geometry? Is it mist? I want you to bring it into flame if you can. And I want you now, with your intention again, as you clear, it begins to enlarge. With your knowing of the flame, it begins to enlarge. But I want you now to stand within the flame itself, and no harm can come to you. You will feel no pain, no burn. And as you enter into the flame, it now shifts and changes. It expands all around you. And you are now standing in geometry. And you are being shown the geometry of the solar plexus. You will see a beautiful Sanskrit symbol appear. Another shape. And this shape may be sealing the chakra. It may be half, quarter, third, or fully opened. Again, trust what you see. But as you stand, you now are in space. And you are held in the geometry that you stand within, supported absolutely. And you see now before you a path that leads you to a door. Is this door shut, mildly open, fully open? But you are being asked to open the door. And behind the door, you can see light piercing through, bleeding through cracks underneath, around. Or open, it is pouring through you now. Beautiful pink rays are descending into this sacred geometry of gold, blending. And you walk further within this altered space where everything appears very fast, yet not. And you enter another space of pink, rose gold. And another beautiful geometry appears before you in those colours. And you are now within the high heart, the upper chamber. And you are asked to look around this magnificent space where peace reigns and beauty lies, treasures all around that are yours, of ancient timelines. And within this space, you may hear the spheres of music, of sound, of the angels as they gather around you. And you feel wings appearing on your back. You feel featherness, feathery aspects, the lightness. You may see them. You now change your garments as you now are asked to take off old stories, old garments, aspects of you that no longer serve, and you now change into the new garments of light. And before you, you see a veil appear, like a large curtain. And is your curtain torn, tearing, hardly there, thick? It's yours, no wrong or right. You may see a greeny gold illuminating light that now begins to flow through this veil before you. And with your intention of this beautiful rose gold pink ray that you stand within, and you intend it to the green and the gold, you begin to see the veil begin to dissipate more. You may choose to rip pieces away. Again, trust what you feel, what you are guided to, but watch this veil and what it does for you. Removing the illusions of the third eye. And again, behind this veil, as you stand now behind it, you walk through it, there is light. You may see images, you may have thoughts. You may need to release again. You may become shocked at what you see, feel, or know. You may see aspects of your higher self. You may have memories of skills and wisdom. You may be handed gifts. Allow the veil to fall. And you may now see many veils that are halfway through disintegration, but there are many more to go. And you can come back. But in this beautiful space of where you stand in the pink and the rose gold, you now see arising before you a bridge of rainbow light. The Antakarana, the bridge to your higher aspects of self. And even as you are able to travel upon it now, you climb the bridge. You may fly, you may walk. Your frequencies are now able to match. And you allow this beautiful bridge that just keeps expanding every so often as it takes you through another layer and another layer to a frequency that you individually are ready to perceive. You now see the earth well below you. And the bridge leads you higher and higher to this beautiful temple that now appears before you of gold. And you are met at the temple by a being of highest light, that you may know or not know. Feel their presence. Feel the energy. See them if you can. Hear them if you can. Ask them their name if you are meant to know. Trust. And they lead you within. They sit you on the most beautiful throne, chair, stool, and beings of light, of solar angelic realms surround you. But one stands now beside you, your divine solar being of light that you are. They stand before you. You feel their strength, their love that you are. And you stand now as one with this great being. And as one, as it supports you under its wings, it now lifts you. And together you fly higher, higher and higher on a spiral of golden filaments of light. As you journey through many, many timelines. You may see campfires of the elders. You may see fires. You may see meteorites. You travel through the cosmos, where you do reach and you see before you a ring of fire, red and gold. And if you so choose to stand within it, you can. You don't have to. Trust. But in this ring of fire, you release again. Ancient timelines, the last 19 years, whatever comes to mind. Knowing what you release here, you truly intend now that you will not revisit again. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done, not mine. And as you pass through the other side, or if you haven't and you've just gone around it, you meet again and you travel further, and this blessed divine solar being that you are takes you now to another temple that appears before you. And you walk within this amazing structure of crystalline light. You are now in the temple of illumination. And the hierarchical masters, the blessed ones, are here. And they welcome you into the center of the circle that surrounds you now. The Christed ones surround you. And their light is unbelievable. And you receive just by being in their presence. Around you they are sounding. Around you from their third eyes, their heart flames, their solar plexus, their crown chakras. Each one uniquely is connecting to you now in those appropriate chakras. And your throat. From the solar up. You may hear whirring, you may feel vertigo, you may feel out of body, you may feel light, you may look different, you may be seeing a whole range of different stuff. You also may be now communicating with one who stands before you. You see them clearly. But what you notice now is that they don't have a body. They are neither masculine nor feminine. They are light. They are love. They are tall. And through them come a variation of lights, faces, forms. Some you know, some you don't, for all is one and you are one with all. And it's though now you feel your body shifting and you feel your body expanding, and you may even see your body in different parts of the circle. You may see yourself now in different parts all around you as you recognize your multidimensionality. Almost like holographic versions of yourself may appear and come back, and they may be very different, they may be the same. But you are now showing you who you truly are. And here all around you, they show you now that this pyramid is now crystal, pure crystal. And as they take you out of the circle and they lead you to the edge of this magnificent space, you can see down now to the earth again. And they ask you now to see the earth as the mirror of this space. That the gold, the pyramids of light, the crystalline frequencies, the mastery of all that surrounds you, the energy that you're feeling, the love that you're feeling right now, all that is of grace, all that is of God, they ask you now to project upon the earth. To create these energies, these visions, these forms, these knowings, these truths. Project them now down onto every man, woman, and child upon the earth, and may the I am presence of each receive. And where you stand in this space, you now see above you the great central sun now appear of golden supreme light itself. And it pours down into the space of where you stand, and it activates through you like spirals, like shards of incredible laser light again. Waves, hurricanes, just light like you've never seen. And again, these blessed ones ask you to intend it down and to intend the source light down to the earth plane and to anchor into this divine mother. And again, into every elemental sentient being upon the plane that she is. And you see the web that she is of the fifth dimensional grid now appear. And you see this light accelerating, and you are part of it, you are creating it with her. You are now working from the Christ energy, intended to the highest level and the good of all, including the self, all loved ones, all sentient ones upon the planet. And know that it is so. And where you stand, you come back into the space. And you're now standing once again in the circle around you of masters of high, high divinity. And they hold you in the golden wheel. And within the golden wheel, you see now expand the layers of pink, of blue, coming down from source. The blue enters as it expands into the pink, gold, and blue. And arising from within that is the violet. and all rays now surround you. The eternal flame is all around you as these masters, these blessed ones, intend the flame to you. And you stand within the threefold flame. And you see the flame in the source itself connected, and the umbilical cord of threefold is now connected. And you see the flame deep within the Earth Mother's heart, and you send and extend the umbilical cord through you from your heart, your high heart down into hers, connected to her threefold flame, and all is connected. You give thanks to these blessed ones as they now, through their sounding, descend you now down through the spheres, and you see yourself gradually descending down along the spirals, and you now enter into your crown chakra, where beloved Buddha is waiting. And he welcomes you with such love that he holds. And you kneel before the Buddha. He too sounds over your crown. He places his left hand over your third eye. And he now places on your crown his 1,000-petaled lotus. And he says, now see from your heart flame, the threefold flame, and allow it to rise up through the higher centers, up into the lotus, where it now sits in the center as the eternal flame, and the lotus spins furiously. And the light expands all around you, sealing you. Feel this presence, this joy, this grace, this beauty, this uplifting and upsurge and uptake of energy now. Breathe it, ground it, be it. See, you are absolutely now connected into the fifth dimensional golden web that is the Earth Mother's grid, holding you and integrating these energies, transitioning them with you, for you. He places over your heart a symbol. And around you, beautiful beings appear. The angelics are singing. The masters appear, and there is much joy. And this joy and this peace and this energy you now feel. He says, please hold this. Hold this feeling in your heart. Hold this energy for the earth and all inhabitants upon her. For graceful transition. For wondrous illumination of all to come. And for graceful movement forward into that which we are now creating. All is divine, all is in order. Trust, and so it is. And all now fades around you. And you now see yourself back in your solar plexus, where you started the journey. Now see how your solar plexus appears. See how light it is. Feel how light you are. And know this is how you're meant to be feeling all the time. Light you are, peace you are. I am the way, I am the truth, I am the life. I am that I am, I am that I am. I am that I am. And so it is. And just come back as you're ready. Anchor into your body.